What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Wow, I haven't said that in a while, but... Alright, we got 2 new units dropping tonight, actually in 7 hours when we're recording this, but... We're going to do quick little how-to builds for them, just so you guys can have something on the channel. I probably will be summoning for them. I'm not super excited for both of them, to be honest. I'm not really excited for either one, to be honest with you, but... The one I will be summoning for will be in the other video. I might summon for Goku, but I'm not entirely sure. But either way, battle for the Dragon Balls in the Demon Realm, Super Saiyan Goku Mini DAIMA. Leader skill is Transformation Boost or Dragon Ball Seekers category key 3, HP attack and defense of 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense of 30% for characters who also belong to the Pure Saiyans or Accelerated Battle categories. So, any Super Saiyan that transforms at all, or any Pure Saiyan, I'm sorry, that transforms at all is going to fit perfectly on this team, because Transformation Boost and Pure Saiyan's 200% category lead right there. And any Dragon Ball Seeker that's also a Pure Saiyan or has an Accelerated Battle will fit pretty well. I'm not going to cover what categories that all fit under those two. I'm just going to do my normal videos. Super attack is Power Pole Dance. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes immense damage to enemy, and raises allies' attack by 41% for 2 turns, self-excluded. So he raises his attack and defense by 50% for 3 turns, so you could theoretically stack it 2 times in that 3-turn period without counting an additional super attack or anything, just off of 1. And he supports allies by 41% to their attack stat, so not terrible. Passive skill is Serious Fight in the Demon Realm. Activates entrance animation upon character's entry once only. Reduces damage received by 20%. And chance of evading enemy super attack, or attack including super attack, for 20% for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. So... okay, not terrible. He has a 1 in 5 chance of dodging, pretty much, and a 1 in 5 chance, or 20% damage reduction, so not terrible. Key 3, attack and defense at 200%. Start a turn. Not bad at all. Reduces damage received by 30%, so stacking this 30 with that 20 puts it at 50. Not bad. High chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. That's a 50% chance to dodge. On top of the 20 starting off, so that's really, really high. Okay, not bad. Plus additional defense of 100% and chance of evading enemy's attack, including super attack, as a 20%, plus 20%, I'm sorry, as a first or a second attacker in a turn. So, if you have him in slot 1 or 2, preferably you'll probably want to keep him in slot 2, because it doesn't look like he's going to gain too much from slot 1. He's going to get more defense, and he gets a higher chance of dodging. Not bad at all. So, plus an additional attack of 100% launches an additional attack that has a high chance, so 50% chance of becoming an additional super, yeah, right there, second attacker in turn. So in slot 2, he's going to get defense of 100%, 20% dodge, plus 100% attack, and a 50% chance of launching an additional super. Not terrible. He gets a guaranteed additional, but is a 50% chance of being a super attack, so he could theoretically greatly raise his defense in slot 2 after getting the defense from being in slot 2. Plus, he gets 200% defense when receiving an attack. Okay, so again, slot 2 is looking really, really good for this guy, especially post-super. His defense is just going to be insane. Plus an additional attack of 50%, up to 200, with each attack received or evaded. So again, slot 2 is going to be really good for him, it's looking like. That's where you're going to want to run this guy entirely. He's a slot 2 unit. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. For the first turn, he's got a 90% dodge chance. Like, legitimately, he's sitting at 90% if you have him in slot 2. Or 1 or 2, technically, but slot 2 for the most part. Starting from the character's next turn after the character evades the 5th attack in battle, or starting from the 6th turn, plus an additional attack of 159. So after you've dodged 5 hits, so you really want to do the evasion. So yeah, okay, I see how you want to build this guy entirely right now. Okay, that's kind of perfect. He's really, really good. You're going to get a lot of stats buffs for him. He's definitely a slot 2 unit. That's where you're going to want to run him, no question. So, massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy. The active skill is called Super Kamehameha. It's alright. Activation conditions can be activated after the character evades 5 or more enemy attacks, including super attacks in battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the character's entry turn, once only. I mean, it's alright. It's not great. The condition's pretty easy to get, because if he's a super huge dodge chance, which he has 90% for the first turn, he's out there, plus depending on how you build him, he's going to look, really, really good. His links aren't terrible. I like that he has some defensive links in here. 2 decent defensive links. All in the Family is probably my favorite one that I see on that list. His stats are pretty decent. Ooh, excuse me. And his best linking partner is honestly going to probably be this Goku and this Gohan, but they don't They might fit on that same team. I'll have to look into it. But they fit pretty good together. Him with this post EZA is going to be really nice. Yeah, he's got, and then with this guy, guaranteed to be getting an EZA because he's on the banner. Looks really, really good. But there you guys have it for him. I'm going to say the best way to build this guy entirely is probably going to be... So what I'm thinking for this man entirely, because he's got the 5 built-in dodge, I'm going to have to say he's got the 50%, he's got the 1 additional chance in there, so we really don't need to stack that too much. But he doesn't have any crits at all, so I'm going to personally say top left path, go 3 crit and 11 additional top left, 3 crit, 11, or 11 dodge, I'm sorry, 3 crit, 11 dodge top left. And then bottom right, we'll go 3 additional, 3 crit, and then 6 dodge. So that's going to put him at 3 additional, 6 critical, and then 17 dodge if I did that right. I think I did those numbers right. I think it's 3, 6, 17. It'll be all on screen, the proper numbers, because I'm going to sit there and do the math in a minute. But I think that's it. So top left, like I said, 3 critical, 11 additional, or 11 dodge because of the built-in. So that's 3 and 11. 3 critical. Yeah, that's it. 3 additional, 6 critical, 17 dodge. And then for the skill orbs from left to right, go critical dodge across the board or additional dodge. It really is your personal preference. But since this man has no criticals at all, I'm going to go critical dodge from left to right. Bronze, silver, and gold. But thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys back here for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.